So is selling on Amazon in 2025 a load of rubbish? That's what I want to address here. So last year I did almost $1 million, about 17% net margin, right? So I know what I'm talking about here, and we recently sold the brand this year as well, right, for a six-figure sum. So coming from someone that's got the experience, I want to tell you right now, this feeling is extremely normal, I promise you. I felt this feeling many, many times within my journey, right? But there's a few things that I want to pick up on here that I think are going to be really important for you to understand. Falling in and out of love with a business model, and not just talking about Amazon here, but I will get onto that. I'll bring the relevancy background. Falling in and out of love with a business model is very, very common, right? It's very normal to go through ebbs and flows of feeling motivated in a business, not feeling motivated, feeling like it's worth it, not feeling like it's worth it, overthinking your purpose and thinking like, is this purposeful enough for me to do, and stuff like that. That's actually one of the key things that holds most people back, right, in business in general. Looping it back round to Amazon in general, right? If you learn this skill set, and I mean the skill set of logistically managing this business, right? Invoicing customers, creating listings, understanding PPC, right? Understanding business skills, managing customer inquiry skills, all of that stuff. If you learn this industry well, then not only could you fully embrace and get the benefits of mastering one specific niche, whether that's online arbitrage, retail arbitrage, unique bundles, private label, wholesale, whatever you want to do, all of them have got potential, right? International arbitrage, international wholesale, international bundles, global stuff. There's so much potential in this space, right? But you're not going to get any of it unless you really, really commit, right? And this isn't just based for you. This isn't just feedback for you, by the way, for this comment. This is for anyone that's watching. So don't ever feel this is personal. It's just in general for people that are feeling down at the moment about this business. So I kind of need to say here that people look at this opportunity wrong, right? I started with online arbitrage. I did that for 1.5 years. I then moved on to unique bundles, right? And so I did online arbitrage. Sorry, I'm skipping ahead, right? I did online arbitrage. I mastered that. I started making good money on it. And then I realized that there was bigger opportunities. So I moved on to unique bundles. I then, from unique bundles, introduced international online arbitrage as well. And then I was making good profit from both of them, did them for a few years, right? I then recently sold my business, and now I'm moving on to private label, and I'm working with someone that has sold brands for millions. So we're sort of trying to level up every time we go from the skills that we've learned. I honestly think where people, and this isn't, as I say, this isn't just for you, by the way, who wrote this comment. This is for everyone in general, but I just picked on this comment to help out. You really have to look at the skills that you're learning rather than the results you're getting right now, because this industry has got unlimited potential. If you commit to this industry, in 3 or 4 or 5 years' time, as I say, you can do whatever you want. You can have your own software. You can have your own agency. You can have your own brand. You can sell a brand for millions. You can be the #1 bundle seller in the UK. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. But it does start with trying to master one thing at a time, getting good at one thing at a time, and then finding your strategy. We all have to try and look at things a bit bigger and get ourselves motivated by the big opportunity rather than just getting overwhelmed by thinking, oh, what were the results for me for the last 3 months? Because let me tell you, for the first 2 years, my results were absolutely awful on Amazon. Crap. Couldn't really pay myself anything. And that was 2 years. And most people give up in 2 years. I'm not telling you it's going to take 2 years, but it took me 2 years to even start paying myself properly. And let me tell you something else. When people say that you got Amazon issues, you got fulfillment issues, they hold your money, the fees go up all the time and stuff like that. Sure, there really is issues with Amazon businesses sometimes. I'm not telling you, I'll be the first to say that. But I was listening to the James Sinclair podcast the other day, and let me tell you, there's a lot of people with traditional businesses that are making no money. There's a lot of people with traditional businesses that are getting nowhere near 70% net margin. There's a lot of people with traditional businesses that are too busy paying all these crazy taxes from the government on these traditional businesses and paying their staff that they don't pay themselves, right? There was a guy on his podcast with a coffee shop. He's got 2 or 3 coffee vans. He's got 3 or 4 coffee shops, something like that. And he's making no money, guys. Next to no money, and he's doing a lot of work, and that is very, very common. So I would say really got to understand the opportunity that's in front of us. People don't understand that e-commerce has only been around for properly 10, 15 years, properly. We're nowhere near the peak yet. It's still busy because there's so many people doing it now. people assume that it's saturated, and people assume that it's kind of a get-rich-quick scheme, when actually it's growing year on year, and there's opportunities everywhere, and you can sit home in your pajamas and start printing some money for yourself. So yeah, dust yourself off, keep smashing it. You can do this. I deeply believe in you. You can do this, but try and just figure out what model you want to go after first, commit to that for 12 months, and then decide if you're going to carry on with that model or do something else. And eventually, I promise you, you'll have the skills and knowledge to really navigate yourself in this industry a lot more, and you could be anywhere you want in a few years' time. You've got this.